So back in the shop today, I still have the Trans Am, the black Trans Am in here. And I say black Trans Am because I've got another one to show you guys. I have the belts. I had a guy, actually he's a subscriber and a really good friend of mine, was watching the channel, and he texted me and said that belt, that drive belt assembly is 1 year only. I don't have my light on. But anyway, it's a 1 year only in 86. It's a 1986 305 drive assembly. It had the serpentine belt and a V belt set up. Walked in, asked for the belts for a 1986 305, and this is what they pulled out without the AC. So let's see if that'll work. But before I get started, I gotta clean up my shop. I gotta organize some stuff, and I gotta clean this car up. This is a 1978 Trans Am WS6 66400 Pontiac. But I bought this car a few weeks ago, and this is, remember I needed the tires off of this car. I had the tires on this car. I had to put them on this one because this car set so long that the tires that were on it were dry rotted, and they're on here now. They're not any good. But unfortunately, when you buy a nice car like this, it comes with a high price, and really it just doesn't justify me keeping it. So it's gonna be a little quick flip we did. I actually have a guy going today to get the money out of the bank to buy it. So I'm gonna clean it up for him. I don't understand, the carpet is faded on it. And if I were to have one of these, I would want it to, I like the blue. The blue is really nice, but I don't care for the blue interior. So let me get the hood raised up and I'll show you underneath the hood. So there's the motor. It's a 400 cubic inch Pontiac. So like I said, this car is it's all original. It's had 2 owners. The motor, transmission, interior, trunk, everything's all original. The car has had 1 repaint. So this is it. See, I mean, it's a nice car. I wish I could keep it, but like I said, it's not in the cards for me today. Let's see, I'll show you the back of it. I've got the trunk open too. Still the Space Saver tire. Got a few extra parts there. And then the jack is still underneath it. We've had this car on a lift, and man, there's no rust or anything. Like I said, it's just it's a little too rich for my blood right now. I can't keep it. But maybe the guy that wants it can come through, waiting on that phone call to tell me that he's got the money, and I'm ready to trade money for a car. All right, let's get back on this one, though. Reality's over here for me. This is my reality. It'll be all right, though. So that was a home run on those belts. Those are all installed. I've got some power steering fluid under the car, so I need to tighten those lines up or check them. But yeah, 86 305 drive belts. That worked. Thanks, Tim. So anyway, I did have it up in the air, and I was working on that shift linkage, and I thought that I got it all mastered and figured out. But the problem I have right now is it will go in reverse and neutral, but it won't kick down into drive. And when I hooked it all up, it come up short. So what I did is I just re-drilled another hole in the bracket that mounts to the transmission pan. And when I did that, it moved it forward to where it would connect in part. But then like I said, when I pull it in reverse, it goes in reverse like it's supposed to. It goes to neutral, but then I don't get anything else out of it. So I'm gonna keep working on it. And I was gonna trailer this home and pick my 69 up. I can't go forward because I got some rotten tires. Well, I can't go very fast. These front tires are just, see where they're just barely hanging on. These tires come off the Blue Trans Am, and they're just as dry, rotted, and cracked. But I live 8 miles north, just straight north. I get out here, pull out of my shop, take a left, and it's 8 miles, and then to the right. But I can do some back roading. If this thing won't overheat, it'll hang on to it. Maybe it'll drive itself home. That's what we'll call this episode. Will it drive itself home? So let me jack it up, jack with that shift linkage, and then we'll have to figure out, we'll also have to, this is my tail light situation here. I didn't have any tail lights. Now I've just matched color to color back up, and I do have some. Oh, and I got to find a battery. I need a little battery, one small enough to fit in that hole. So let me get back to on the shifter, and we'll just keep going one thing at a time. So I took up my seal plate and all my wiring that I actually hooked up that I thought I was doing some good with. It actually was nothing but it just looped its way back around each other. So I don't know what that's going to. So I took off some little screws here, and I pulled this up, and I can see, let's see. Anyway, if you see that line, that wire right there, that's my wiring harness going from my firewall to my trunk. So I may just be as lucky as just having some bulbs burn out rather than all these wires cut and hacked. Don't even know what they go to. But I thought they were going to my lights because they're all the same color as like trailer lights. I have a yellow, a red, a brown, a green. So, I mean, I don't know what they go to, but they're not my tail lights. So let me put this all back together, clean this rust off here, put it all back together, and then go to the trunk. Okay, still on it. So I actually found an extra harness in the car, and it actually comes on. It needs to be grounded better. I need to hook it all up and get it grounded, but it seems like it's gonna work. I don't know why, but I took this tail light off, and somebody has hacked. See, I've still got wires here. I still have, this one's still connected. These wires are cut. This one's been cut. And then this one here is still complete. I got something off here. But anyway, you can see right here the harness is cut right there. I probably could chase all those wires down, but soldering and shrink wrap or butt connectors or whatever back here is catching a lot of the water and the elements. So I believe I'm just gonna take this harness out, and I've already got the extra harness. I've already got it plugged in, and like I said, it's working somewhat, but it's only working so good because I don't have any of the grounds connected. So once I get the grounds connected, and plus I've got to chase a few wires here on this to fix it. So I have everything working. Let's see. I got lights back here. I got brake lights. I got blinkers, but I have to go get some 1157 bulbs. And when I do that, I'll get these put back together. I got to pull it up on. I got to jack the front end of it up and tighten the. I thought I had an exhaust leak. Actually, the exhaust is barely even bolted up on the bottom flange down there. So I'll just tighten that up. Hopefully that'll take care of that problem. Yeah, we're not far. We got headlights. I just don't know that if I have. I don't know if my transmission gonna shift or not, but we're gonna drive it home. that's the plan. My wife's already dropped me off. I'm gonna have to get the blue Trans Am out. It's crappy outside too. It is horrible outside, but I bet it's been rained on before. So let me go get the bulbs, get the tail lights in, get the front end of it up, get the exhaust tightened up, let it warm up, put some coolant in it. I'm pretty sure I need some coolant. And we are gonna be, probably gonna be riding before long. I'm gonna have my wife bring my son up here too. I'm gonna let him ride with me. We're gonna back road it home. So I have everything I need. I have lights, I have a tag light, I have brakes, I have blinkers. I have everything I need. But I just got it back up in there. We're gonna tighten that exhaust up. And I thought it was the power stand fluid leaking. I got underneath it. And man, I've got a heck of a valve cover leak. And so I'm not necessarily calling this a fail, but I'm out of time. And I need to get a video uploaded for you guys. So I think next week I'll just go ahead and start. I'll concentrate on getting my shop cleaned up. I'll get that valve cover leak fixed. I'll get the exhaust leak fixed. And it may be a reason why that I just found that, because I was dead set on driving this home. And man, both those front tires, even going down the back roads, they're not safe to roll on. So I may try to see what I can do about getting some tires, or find somebody that can loan me some wheels and tires. So I don't have anything for a car. I got plenty of stuff for a truck. And I have these tires. They're gonna be too big. They're too tall. So I don't know. So I hate to say this is, I'm not giving up yet. It's not a failure. I haven't failed. I just run out of time. So next weekend, that's what the plan is. We're going to, throughout the week, I'm gonna fix the exhaust, the valve cover leak. I'll put new valve cover and gaskets on both sides. It's popping and spitting when I first crank it up. I don't know what's going on with that. It may be just some bad gas. And these belts, one of these belts squeaks to high heaven, so we'll get all that taken care of. We'll just do all the little detail work on it, and then next week we'll put it on the road. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.